What if I told you your willpower is a lie? If you've ever poured your soul into a diet, lost 10, 20, maybe even 50 pounds, only to watch in horror as every single ounce came creeping back, you are not a failure. You have been caught in a trap. I know, because I lived in that trap for years. Before I ever became a coach, I lost 147 pounds and gained it all back. I was trapped on that miserable roller coaster, and every single time the scale went up, I blamed myself. I thought my willpower was broken. But the idea of willpower is a myth, sold to you by a multi-billion-dollar diet industry that profits when you fail. So you'll come back and buy their next product. There's a famous statistic that 95% of diets fail. And while experts can argue the exact number, the truth is, that statistic represents millions of you who feel defeated right now and are blaming the wrong person. What if the problem was never you? What if the real enemy is a biological tripwire that almost every popular diet forces you to step on? Today, we're exposing that trap. I'm not just going to show you the hormonal ambush and the metabolic nosedive that are engineered to make you fail. I'm going to give you the exact playbook I used to finally break free, the system that got me strong, lean, and has kept the weight off for good. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn isn't just another diet. It's your exit plan. Section 1. The 3 invisible enemies sabotaging your body. To understand why keeping weight off feels like a constant uphill battle, you have to accept one core truth. Your body is not a calculator. The calories in, calories out equation is dangerously oversimplified. Your body is an ancient survival machine, hardwired over millennia to protect you from starvation. It has no idea you're trying to look good for a vacation. It thinks you're stranded in the desert, and it will pull every single alarm to save you. This unleashes chaos inside your body. Let's unmask the 3 biggest enemies that are probably fighting you right now. Enemy number 1, the hormonal hunger ambush. The moment you aggressively slash your calories, you declare war on your own biochemistry. And in this war, there are 2 enemy generals you need to know: leptin and ghrelin. Leptin is your "I'm full" hormone. It's produced by fat cells, and its job is to signal your brain, "Hey, we're good on energy. You can stop eating." It's a brilliant system when it works. But when you lose weight, your fat cells shrink, and your leptin levels plummet. Suddenly, your brain doesn't get that calm, "we're full" signal anymore. Instead, it gets a 5-alarm fire, screaming, famine, hunt for food immediately. Ghrelin is your "I'm starving" hormone. As your full signal goes silent, ghrelin, the hunger hormone from your stomach, doesn't just tap you on the shoulder, it screams at you. It unleashes a tidal wave of cravings. So now you getting hit with a devastating 1-2 punch. The "I full" signal is dead, and the "I'm starving" signal is blasting at full volume. I remember this feeling viscerally. It wasn't just hunger. It was a primal, uncontrollable hunt for donuts, pizza, anything high-calorie that my brain screamed was survival fuel. No amount of willpower on Earth can fight that. Research shows these hormonal shifts can last for more than a year after a diet ends. Your body is actively fighting to regain every pound. This isn't a you problem. it's a hormonal setup. But even if you could somehow survive this hormonal onslaught, your body has another trick up its sleeve. Enemy number 2. The metabolic nosedive. This second biological trap is maybe the most infuriating of all. Metabolic adaptation. This is when your body's furnace, your metabolism, slows down way more than it should based on your new, lighter weight. Of course, a smaller body burns fewer calories. That's just physics. But this is different. It's like your body gets so panicked by the famine of your diet that it does unjust tate it, rips it out of the wall, and rewires the whole system to run on fumes. The most famous study on this followed the Biggest Loser contestants. Years after the show, their metabolisms were burning, on average, 500 fewer calories per day than you'd expect for someone their size. To simply maintain their weight loss, they had to eat drastically less than a person of the same size who had never been on a diet. While that's an extreme case, the principle applies to you. Even a modest diet can slow your metabolism by 50 to 150 calories a day. That may not sound like much, but over a year, that's a 5 to 15 pound weight regain, even if you stick perfectly to your new maintenance calories. This is that impossible plateau. It's why the weight comes back so fast. Your body is primed to store fat. And just when you think it can't get any worse, the final enemy attacks your mind. Enemy number 3. The psychological breakdown. The third reason diets fail is that they turn food into the enemy. They force you into an obsessive, exhausting, and guilt-ridden relationship with every single bite you take. Food is no longer about nourishment, connection, or joy. It's about rules, numbers, and shame. This mental fatigue leads directly to what psychologists call the what the hell effect. You know exactly what this is. You've been perfect all week. Then, at a friend's birthday, you have one forbidden slice of cake. A person with a healthy relationship with food thinks that was a delicious slice of cake and moves on with their life. But the eater's brain screams, "Well, I completely blew it. I'm a total failure. The entire day is ruined. What the hell? I might as well eat 3 more slices and start over again on Monday." This all-nothing thinking is a direct result of the rigid rules the diet created. The system is designed to make you feel like a failure, which triggers the guilt, which leads to the binge. A plan that makes you miserable is not a plan, it's a prison. So how do you break out? Section 2. The Freedom Protocol. The 4 pillars I used to lose 147 pounds. If you're trapped in this biological and psychological prison, you don't break out by dieting harder. You break out by building smarter. You stop thinking about temporary restriction, and you start thinking about permanent strength. This is the exact system that changed my life. Built on 4 pillars that work with your body, not against it. Pillar number 1. Stop starving. Start fueling. First, I want you to completely throw out the idea of eating less. Your new mantra is eat better. Your body isn't just counting calories. It's reading the information and signals from your food. A 200-calorie pack of diet crackers gives your body a short burst of empty energy and almost zero useful information. An hour later, your hunger hormones are raging again, demanding more. Now, compare that to 200 calories of grilled chicken, Greek yogurt, or a couple of eggs. You get high-quality protein that sends powerful, "I'm full and satisfied" signals to your brain, shutting down those screaming hunger hormones. By focusing on nutrient-dense whole foods, lean proteins, fiber-rich vegetables, fruits, and healthy fats, you can eat bigger, more satisfying meals for fewer calories, all while healing your hormones from the inside out. Pillar number 2. Build your hunger-proof plate. Next, we get strategic. Every single meal becomes a tool to keep you in control and feeling good. This means every plate you build should be centered around 3 key allies. Protein is your absolute best friend. It is intensely satisfying. It protects the precious muscle that keeps your metabolism burning hot, and your body actually uses more energy just to digest it. Fiber from vegetables, fruits, and beans is your secret weapon. It slows down digestion, keeps your blood sugar stable so you don't have energy crashes, and it feeds the good bacteria in your gut that are linked to a healthy metabolism. Healthy fats from foods like avocado, nuts, and olive oil are non-negotiable. They are essential for producing healthy hormones and are critical for making you feel satisfied so you can end a meal without thinking about your next one. This isn't a diet. It's a blueprint for stable, long-lasting energy. Pillar number 3. Build your metabolic armor. This third pillar is your ultimate weapon against the metabolic nosedive. You must build muscle with resistance training. Cardio is great, but think of it this way. Cardio is like renting your calorie burn for an hour. Strength training is like buying the entire building. It's a long-term investment that pays you metabolic dividends 24/7, even when you're sleeping. Remember how dieting teaches your body to burn precious muscle, which kills your metabolism. Strength training is the antidote. It sends a powerful signal to your body. Hey, we need this muscle to thrive. Stop burning it and burn that fat for fuel instead. I used to spend countless hours on the treadmill and just ended up looking skinny fat. It wasn't until I focused on building real strength that I finally sculpted the lean, capable body I have today. Pillar number 4. The unbreakable 1-year test. And this final pillar holds the entire system together. Before you adopt any new habit of food you eat, a workout you do, you must ask yourself one non-negotiable question. Can I honestly see myself doing this happily a year from now? If the answer is no, then it is not a solution. It is just another diet in disguise, waiting to fail. This means you must reject extremism. You have to abandon the all-or-nothing mindset. It means building a lifestyle that actually has room for your real life. A planned slice of birthday cake is unto failure, a strategic part of a plan that keeps you sane and consistent for the long haul. Permanent results are born from consistency you enjoy, not from temporary white-knuckled intensity you hate. Section 3. When your biology fights back harder now, we need to have a very real, very honest conversation. For some of you, especially if you've been trapped in the diet cycle for decades, the biological resistance can feel like an unbeatable boss battle. The hormonal and metabolic damage can be so deep that even when you do everything right with the 4 pillars, Your body just won't let go of the weight. If this is you, please, I need you to hear me. This is the absolute opposite of a personal failure. This is proof of just how long and how hard you've been fighting. You aren't weak. You're a warrior with battle scars. This is the point where you need to expand your team. As a coach, my expertise is in nutrition and training. But sometimes you need another expert in your corner. Talking to a medical doctor who specializes in metabolic health isn't weakness, it's a power move. We are in a new era of medicine where tools like GLP-1 medications or bariatric surgery exist. These aren't shortcuts or magic pills. They are powerful medical tools that can finally quiet the biological food noise, allowing your hard work with nutrition and exercise to deliver the results you've been fighting for. This is about you taking complete control of your health by using every effective tool available to you. Conclusion and CTA. Let's bring this all home. It is time to stop blaming yourself. You were never failing your diet. The diet was fundamentally failing your biology. It's the predictable, tragic result of a broken approach. The path to lasting health isn't paved with restriction and shame. It's built with nourishment, strength, and giving yourself some grace. If I could go from being 147 pounds overweight, feeling completely hopeless, to being in the best shape of my life and helping people do this for a living, then I know with 100% certainty that you can break this cycle too. It's time to work with your body, not declare war on it. If you're ready to stop dieting and start building a life of strength that lasts, hit that subscribe button and join our community. And I want to start this journey with you right now. In the comments below, tell me what city you're watching from. I'm going to be in there, personally, replying to as many of you as I can. It's time to reclaim your health for good.